What's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel to talk 4K Blu-rays. Today's 4K takes us back to 2010 for the horror flick, The Crazies. For its 15th anniversary, Lionsgate Limited put out this sweet looking steelbook. Let's check it out. Look at that cover. Nuclear gas mask. See-through flip cover. There's our steelbook. Timothy Oliphant and Raja Mitchell. There's a deputy. Inside, 4K disc and a Blu-ray disc. And the good thing is, you only need the 4K disc to watch all the special features because they have all of them on there, including some that aren't on the Blu-ray, so good job, Lionsgate. I've seen this film numerous times over the years, as it's one of my favorite zombie-esque type of movies. Though the people in it, they're not really zombies. With that being said, this is a great suspense thriller that runs at a tight 100 minutes. In fact, the first crazy even shows up within 3 minutes of the film starting. One thing that I did not know about this movie is that it was a remake of a George A. Romero movie from the 70s. But I guess they changed a lot. I'm glad they made those changes because this is a edge of your seat thriller. Timothy Oliphant shines as the sheriff of the town. In fact, I love everything Oliphant is in because I think he's a great actor, and this movie is one of his best. Alongside him, you have his wife played by Raja Mitchell. They really complemented each other very well. The rest of the cast, they're not really stars that you would have heard of, but the Crazies, they are intense, intelligent, and extremely violent beings that will do anything to kill. Let's get into it. The town of Ogden Marsh is a quiet, tight-knit community of over 1,000 people. All of that is about to change once the town drunk shows up at the opening day baseball game with a shotgun, acting erratically. Sheriff David Dutton ends up killing him, but he will not be the last crazy person. Soon more people exhibit these symptoms. Sheriff Dutton tracks it down to a crashed military plane that may have polluted the town's drinking water. No one believes him, but eventually the military shows up and quarantines the entire town. The military are soon overrun by the residents, and all hell breaks loose as the Crazies are everywhere. Sheriff Dutton, his wife, deputy, and his wife's assistant try to escape the madness. Lionsgate's new 240:1 image in Dolby Vision HDR looks fantastic, and the best I have ever seen it. I've seen this movie countless times on Blu-ray over the years, and I can say this is night and day better than that. This film mainly takes place at night in the shadows, and the transfer makes excellent use of black levels. The shadow detail was fantastic with a multitude of dimly lit scenes. The colors also looked great when they were present, but outside of the blue sky, there really wasn't much that really stood out. Facial tones look spot on, 9 out of 10 on the video. Lionsgate encoded the disc with a brand new Atmos track, which sounds amazing. There was so much activity across all speakers that anyone watching in a darkened room will be looking around. The audio was intense throughout with gunshots, explosions, and even the sound of a pitchfork scraping off the floor. Dialogue was extremely clear and matched the speaker levels to all of the ambient effects and activity. The sounds of military vehicles provided deep rumblings that would shake any room. This is a great audio track. 10 out of 10. All of the special features can be had on the 4K disc. There are 2 new audio commentary tracks as well as 3 new interviews as well as an alternate ending. You also had all the legacy features that came from my Blu-ray, such as several behind the scenes and making of featurettes, a photo gallery, and some trailers. 9 out of 10 on the special features. This is a must-own for the horror fan out there. And this movie is exceptionally good. And with this new release, it's never looked or sounded better. 9 out of 10 for the movie, but this release from Lionsgate, 9.5 out of 10. Well, that's today's review. Come back again. I got a stack of movies.
Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share, bruh.